Check this out, family.
So you see your birth certificate, American Banknote Company. When you were born, they took the soul from you. Your parents gave it up willingly, and they put you down as a stillborn, lost at sea. So you're summoned to court because you're legally dead. You think you're alive, but I assure you, in the eyes of your masters, you are spiritually dead and claimed as such. Think you're on a ball floating through space as an accident. You're a stillborn, and you have no eyes to see anything. So you're summoned to court because you're legally dead. You think you're alive, but I assure you, in the eyes of your masters, you are spiritually dead and claimed as such. They took your soul print off your foot at birth. You are owned by the motherfucking devil. You don't have to like it. So, this is how shit works, people. It's all about your intent. Intent manifested. That's exactly how it's written. Your silence is consent. You're in a computer simulation and you are confused.
Found out you don't know where you are. Well, when you don't know where you are, you're in the underworld.
Ooh.
Right, and that's where the unconscious forces play. Those are the gods. That's why there's gods in the underworld. And people go to the underworld all the time. It's chaos and fear and depression, hopelessness and imaginativeness. It's everything. It's
And this
chaos.
realm is terrifying to people.
Terrifying and promising. Terrifying and promising, because dragons have gold. Because it's always, the unknown has two things. Just like the future. It's
Right.
like, look out, it'll do you in. And look out, it offers everything to you. That's the underworld. That's why the hero always goes into the underworld to find a cave full of
Right.
gold that's guarded by a dragon.
In The Hobbit, literally.
Yeah, well, and that's
Smaug.
Beowulf, right?
Yeah, sure,
And that's the
yeah.
oldest story of mankind. It's really our oldest story.
Wow.
And so that the underworld is chaos. It's chaos, and down there's all sorts of play of possibility. And the reason the frog was the guardian of chaos is because the frog is this thing that doesn't fit into categories. You see, because it's partly water, it's partly land, it's tadpole, yet it's adult, right? So it's like a fish, and then it's like an animal. It doesn't fit, and it's things that don't fit that blow apart the categories, right? Well, that's what the transsexuals do to the category of gender, for example, and that puts you in this state of chaos. It puts you in this state of chaos. And that's what we're in now. We're in a state of chaos. And so what are the rules for operating in a state of chaos? Well, as far as I can tell, the fundamental rule when operating in chaos is tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth. So for example, if you...
For the people that want to navigate this successfully.
Yep. All you've got, that's what you've got as a shield and a weapon. And that's the guidepost. That's the way through. Well, and you see that in hero stories all the time, you know. So it's allegiance to the truth, but the truth is a strange thing. It's a very strange thing. Often the hero in a story has to assimilate their dark side before they're capable of telling the truth. Right? In The Hobbit, for example, he has to become a thief. Right? Because he has to get tough. That's the thing. That's the thing. Also, the thing about telling the truth is that it's not for the naive. Not at all. And partly it's because it burns off dead wood. It's partly because it hurts people's feelings. It's a sword. So you have to be a warrior.
Wow. A truth warrior. In this time of chaos.
Right.
What emerges from this?
Right. Sometimes it's catastrophe. That's the thing about these categories. They're real. They're real. And you know, the optimists that I hear say, well, the pendulum swings and then it swings back. And I think, yeah, well, sometimes it takes 100 years to swing back, and it takes a hell of a lot of people out on the way. And sometimes it never swings back at all. So, you know, sometimes people go out to fight a dragon and it just eats them, or it burns them. And that's the end of that.
Right.
And like, we're in an unstable period of time at the moment, in a transition period of some sort. I can't put my finger on it, but I know that that's partly why what I've been saying has been resonating with people.
That's a very, very important thing for people to hear. It's a very important thing for people to hear. So many times, I mean, here's a perfect example that people will understand and be able to resonate with. It'll resonate with them, rather. When you see people that have a lot of inspirational memes on like Instagram and Facebook, they're almost all fucked up. All